Captain's Log Supplemental. This will be a short one. This is a topic that I meant to talk about earlier in the month and didn't get around to doing Captain's Log on, so I'm doing it now. But Surge is back. Yeah, one of my favorite drinks from the 90s that went away in the early 2000s. I was really sad about it and kind of thought I'd never get to drink it again. Has returned, or at least it did return for a couple of minutes, and we'll see what Coke ends up doing since the thing sold out so fast. I have said a lot this year that 2014 has been Christmas for me. I'm getting 60s Batman in November. Wasn't sure that would happen in my lifetime. That's happening. Patrick Warburton is coming back as the Tick. What? That's a thing I didn't think I would ever see. Really never thought I'd see that. And this is almost on that same kind of level. The Surge movement started several years ago. This is a big movement on the internet trying to get Coke to bring back this soft drink. And they've done all kinds of really crazy things, cool stuff, like they put up a billboard right across from, I think, one of the major, if not the major, Coca-Cola bottling plants, or maybe Coke's home offices. I forget where it was, but they put up a billboard, and apparently the whole thing worked. Coke responded, which I think is really super cool of them, and they did it as kind of an experiment. They said, okay, we'll put up a 12-pack on Amazon, and they put that up to see what the interest was, and they said if it went well, they might consider putting it back in stores in some sort of capacity. I think it went better than they possibly could have imagined, and I think we're very likely to see here in the next few months Surge coming back to stores, if not even some restaurant soda fountains like it used to be. Blowing my mind. Wow. I really wish that I had noticed this before they put it up on the 15th, and I guess it was available for pre-order because a bunch of people were commenting and talking about having drank it the day that it came out. And I wish I'd known about it, because by the time I got to it, it was already sold out and I didn't get to order any. But man, if this is really coming back, I'm going to fall into a Surge-induced sugar coma, and I'm going to end up doing, like, I don't know, Powerpuff Year, or Ninja Turtles Year, or something. I'm not sitting here making up a new series. I'm just saying that it's likely that I will accidentally drink way too much of this beverage if it comes back. The Surge is one of those things that, for a lot of people, is synonymous with the 90s. It's one of those things that we think of when we think of the 90s, like Nintendo 64, and I'm sure that there are a lot of people that see this, that might see things like this as just a nostalgic throwback thing. Oh God, we're constantly trying to bring back the 90s. We're constantly rebooting things from the 90s. We can't get past that. We can't forge a new identity for our current era. And yeah, that's somewhat fair. My problem, of course, is that I grew up in the 90s. I loved growing up in the 90s, and I don't mind admitting that I do miss that decade. But yes, certainly we don't want to get stagnant and get stuck in it. At the same time, something like this is a little bit different, because Surge is a drink. It's something that should never have gone away because it was really good, and it's really sad that the sales fell off. It plummeted so much that they felt the need to cancel it, to cancel it. It's not a TV show, but to discontinue it. And it would be like saying if Mountain Dew went away for a while and we tried to bring it back, it would be like saying, oh, we're stuck in the 40s. No, it's just something that a lot of people really like and really miss and wish it would come back into stores. And it looks like it's very likely that that's going to happen. Right now, there are a couple of people that are trying to sell their cases for inordinate sums of money, like, $140 or something. Obviously, I'm not crazy enough to buy it from them. I'm going to wait and see if Coke does a second set of it, or if it comes back in stores, but man, I wish I'd gotten it when it happened. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sure appreciate it as always, and that's all I had to say about it. I just wanted to mention Surge really quick. Anyway, I'm Captain Logan, and this concludes yet another Captain's Log.